It's the 25th annual First Financial Classic. I'm Nathaniel Finch with Blake Simpson. We have Terry Hardway running our camera for this game. It is our fourth contest this afternoon, the 20th overall, hosted over the last handful of days at Terre Haute North High School. This one pins the Sullivan Golden Arrows against the Casey-Westfield Warriors. Each team has won a game, and each team is fighting for a spot in the third place consolation game to come on Monday. The winner will play, or rather this is for the fifth place game. The winner plays Park Heritage tomorrow. Getting things started, the white team and the home team on the scoreboard, the Sullivan Golden Arrows. Casey-Westfield, the Warriors, wearing those yellow uniforms. The starting lineup, starting with Sullivan in the ball. Carter Mishler, who you see had it a moment ago, with Carson Granby, the guard pairing. Samuel Fathour and Paul Ridgway. And then finally Cooper Bach on the inside. And what a start there for Cooper Bach.
Bach, one of the only two players we've seen throw down a jam in the First Financial Classic so far this year. That three from Parcel's no good. He threw down a putback jam against South, which got this place erupted. The other two throw down by Pickle of Park Heritage in yesterday's game, and he rocked the rim on both of them.
And he's 6'5", so he's not the biggest guy we've seen in the tournament, but boy, can he jump. Is he athletic as can be. A missed shot there. A minute in gives Casey-Westfield a chance to take the lead from the corner, and it rattles out. A missed shot from Darren Hupp, who's out there with Luke Karras. Jackson Maulding, Hayden Parcel, and Nolan Clement. Right wing triple too short. Maybe a step too far behind the line for Carson Granby. We're a minute and a half into this game.
Sullivan definitely outsized their opponent yesterday. They got a real chance to do it again today against Casey-Westfield. Casey-Westfield, not a whole lot of height on this squad.
Casey-Westfield, one of the three teams from Illinois in this First Financial Classic. A tournament that started way back in 1959 but was rebooted. It had paused for a while, rebooted in 2000, so we call this the 25th annual First Financial Classic. You're watching it on WMMCRadio.com. Our presenting sponsor is Wright's Pool. The scoreboard, which reads 2-0 Sullivan. It's brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 157. Injury-wise, both teams pretty clean. That's the Union Sports Medicine injury update. Injured, let the fellowship-trained orthopedic specialists at Union Health care for you. The Ortho Walk-In Clinic is open weekdays 8 until 4 p.m. at its new location, as we see a travel there in the turnover. Its new location for Union Sports Medicine at Bone and Joint South, 4601 South 7th Street in Terre Haute.
Big fan of these Casey-Westfield uniforms. Like you said, looks like the old Lakers uniforms. I was going to say it almost looks like it should say Lakers across the chest, not Warriors.
Ball on the ground again. Stolen away by the Warriors. Casey-Westfield this season, 9 wins and 2 losses. Entered the tournament with 8 wins. Again, both of these teams that won a game and lost a game. For Casey-Westfield, lost to West Vigo in overtime to open up the tournament, and then beat Shakamak by 8 yesterday. As for Sullivan, currently up 2-0 on the scoreboard. 5-3 on the year. It was a loss to Terre Haute North, 53-38, a blowout in the opening round, and it beat Marshall 64-36, a blowout of its own. So Jekyll and Hyde for Sullivan. Here is Jekyll. He puts it in. A nice layup by Cooper Bach. And he has all 4 of Sullivan's points. Jekyll would be the good one, right? Is that how that story works?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I do believe, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
3 minutes into the game. Our 4th game today, 20th game overall from Terre Haute North. Corner 3 is pure. Nothing but net for Paul Ridgway, and he hits the game's first triple. He forces the game's first timeout. It's a Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa timeout right here on WMMCRadio.com.
Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa off South US 41 in Terre Haute invites you to make an appointment with owner and dermatology nurse practitioner Lindsay Wilson. Wabash Valley Med Spa offers full-body skin checks, weight loss treatments, injections, and more, available by appointment. Lindsay and her experienced staff also offer a carefully selected in-store inventory of skin products to help you look and feel your best. That's Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa in Terre Haute.
Back at Terre Haute North, I'm Nathaniel Finch with Blake Simpson. Running our camera is Terry Hardway. 4:45 to go in the opening period. Casey-Westfield and the Warriors still looking for their first point of the contest. 7-0 Sullivan with the lead. Thanks to that three-point ball from Paul Ridgway, forced a timeout from Casey-Westfield coach Tom Brannon. Brannon in his 8th year with the Warriors. He's won over 150 games in his stint. Now he won 460 games total in 23 years before that at Marshall. So left Marshall, finds his way over at Casey-Westfield, and he hasn't missed a beat.
I believe that three was from Hub was blocked by Cooper Bach. He's been everywhere in the early going.
And Casey-Westfield very good entering this tournament, although just one win to this point. 4 minutes to go. Man on the ground, but he gets up and now has the ball. That's Sullivan's Samuel Fathour. On the strong drive, a lot of contact. He chucks up a prayer, but he walked with it first. No foul, instead a turnover. Carter Meischler. Meischler with his first turnover today. Halfway through the opening quarter. Casey-Westfield still looking for its first scoring opportunity.
And Sullivan in this 2-3 zone going to make it very hard for Casey-Westfield to find anything on the interior, as it shows through there as Parcel gets fouled.
Parcel found a bit of an opening and then it quickly closed and he threw it too high off the glass. But a blocking foul puts him at the line.
With Sullivan on the interior, on the bottom of that 2-3 zone, they go 6'5", 6'5", 6'5". A lot of height on the bottom for Sullivan.
And Casey-Westfield does not have the height to contend with that. So the guard play is going to be huge for the Warriors. Splitting the pair, but at least puts a point on the board for Casey-Westfield. Inside, looking for a shot, a lot of contact, nothing called, but Cooper Bach gets his 6th point. Boy, he's been good to start, the big man.
Yeah, and he's looking like he's going to be hard to stop tonight.
Left wing three goes awry. Straightaway three, however, also short. Looked good coming out of the hand of Darren Hupp, but it's a miss. From the corner, a triple. It is missed off the back end of the iron. Hupp put up a couple shots, missed them both. 2.5 to go in the opening quarter.
And Hupp hit 5 3-pointers on day one to lead at Casey-Westfield in scoring with 15. Has earned the start in the next 2 days as he checks out here.
Leighton Jones comes in, who was a starter.
30-second timeout for Sullivan.
And with that, we will take a timeout as well. It's brought to you by Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa. This is WMMCRadio.com.
Located in the historical area of Archer Avenue in Marshall, just above Green Coffee are the beautiful Archer Avenue lofts that now serve as Airbnbs. Quick drive from Terre Haute, these spaces are up to 1,500 square feet and have a full kitchen. Plus, they are 5-star rated. See for yourself.
It is a 9-1 early lead for Sullivan, the Indiana team, against Casey-Westfield, the Illinois team. Game number 20 over the last 3 days at Terre Haute North High School. The First Financial Classic. This is our 4th contest of the afternoon. I'm Nathaniel Finch with Blake Simpson producing and color commentary. wearing his Superman cape today. Terry Hardway running the camera from the left wing, looking for an entry pass. His 2-3 zone has been impressive from Jeff Moore's defense. We'll tell you more about Moore in a moment, but first, plucking the rebound, now in transition. Inside, here is Bach. He's been fantastic, but he misses that too strong. Westfield, that's Casey-Westfield on the move. Putting his shoulder, an obvious charge. Oh, how about that? I'm wrong. It's a blocking foul.
Well, they called the charge.
Did they? Okay, yep. They did. Saw the wrong signal. Dug his right shoulder into the defender. No real attempt at a shot, just powering through like a football fullback.
Yeah, and that charge taken by Carson Granby, who definitely has a good shooting stroke from outside. In a game between Sullivan and Northview earlier this year at Sullivan, he hit 8 threes to score 24 points against the Northview Knights.
Just 2 fouls called this game to this point, and I'm sure I just jinxed that terribly. But so far it's been quick, it's been fast-paced, and it is a 9-1 lead, but trying to cut into that. Casey-Westfield, it's a foul called, so we'll see Hayden Parcel at the line. He split his pair earlier. Got a chance to grab a couple more.
And that one a clear foul on Ridgway as he swung the arm down hard.
From the charity stripe, he hits his first. He owns the Warriors' only 2 points to this point.
There's Parcel with a big game yesterday with 29 points in the win against Shakamak.
100 seconds remain in the opening period from Terre Haute North High School. He hits them both. He has 3 points, all from the foul line. Sullivan, coached by Jeff Moore in his 35th year with the Golden Arrows. My goodness, he will be inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame this upcoming March. Hats off to Jeff Moore. He's got over 530 wins in 35 years with one school. It's absolutely impressive.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about Sullivan Golden Arrows basketball without mentioning Jeff Moore. Like you said, he's been here for longer than we've both been alive.
A minute 15 to go in the opening quarter. A 6-point lead for the Golden Arrows. On offense, here's Bach driving in and launches up a prayer. It goes unanswered, but the rebound and a foul. So Paul Ridgway got the rebound, missed the shot, but put him at the line for 2.
And we saw a lot of this yesterday for Sullivan. Once again, they just manhandled Marshall on the glass, as they are definitely using this size to their advantage.
Ridgway 6'5", Cooper Bach 6'5". These two forwards, you love seeing the two-man game between them. One guy misses a shot, the other one's there to clean it up. One guy down open in the post, the other one feeds it to him. They've been impressive, though there he only hits one of his 2. 60 seconds to go. In the opening quarter, here's a 3, let it fly, it's a miss.
As Levi Holyfield is checked into the game for Sullivan, he's 6'6".
Few dribbles, passes it to the right wing. Just 40 seconds remain in this first period. With the left hand, the dribble inside. It's stripped away from Hayden Parcel. Now Bach runs the point. Gets it to the inside. Another big man who lays it off the glass, but it's missed. And again, the putback. The make, but it didn't count. Yeah, it did not count. So how about that? Coming off the bench for Sullivan. It's Levi Holyfield, misses the shot, and then Ridgway cleans it up.
New man in for Casey-Westfield. This is Fred Thomas. I'll go ahead and let you know it's backwards on the roster. He's not Thomas Fred. That is Fred Thomas for Casey-Westfield.
Stripped away with numbers inside. The bunny with a right hand is good. It's a good way to get points up before the quarter break. From the right wing, 4 seconds to go. Ridgway, turnaround, jump shot, and it goes off the front end of the iron. We've reached the conclusion of our first quarter. 10-5 the score. Sullivan with the lead over Casey-Westfield. When we return, This is the First Financial Classic on WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 moms recommend dentistry just for kids for their children's dental needs? So what is it that makes our office so special?
Maybe it's the open concept, with room for the whole family. Or maybe it's the TVs. Or maybe it's the arcade.
Well, whatever it is, we're always trying to find a way to impress that 10th mom.
Free lumber rides here.
Same-day new patient appointments are available. Call now to reserve your spot.
Hi, Wabash Valley. Becky and Maya Osborne here. Are you looking for a beautiful hard surface floor? Osborne's has what you need.
Luxury vinyl plank and tile is a great option for your home or high traffic area.
This is the hottest thing in flooring. Get the look of real wood or tile with luxury vinyl flooring that is both scratch and water resistant.
Osborne's has the largest in-stock selection.
And a huge, beautiful showroom with even more stunning luxury vinyl options available for you. Come see us at Osborne's Georgia Carpet.
The store for your floors.
Our sponsors today, Dentistry Just for Kids, Mayor Brandon Sackbun, Osborne's Georgia Carpet, Haute Body Bar, Century Safety Services, Archer Avenue Lofts, and finally Union Health Sports Medicine. And our presenting sponsor is Wright's Pool. As we've concluded the first quarter, 20 seconds, we get a foul into the second quarter, a 10-5 lead for now. Sullivan over Casey-Westfield, and it's a blocking foul.
As Hayden Parcel already with all 5 of Casey-Westfield's points, looking to add to that total. He has been their entire offense here so far.
And he continues that trend. His 4th made free throw. He's doing a good job getting to the line. Well, he's only made 1 field goal. He's making his presence felt in other ways. All 7 of the Warriors' points.
Sullivan not a great offensive quarter either in the first, just 10 points. Very low scoring first quarter for both of these purple teams.
Here's a wide open 3, and it's buried by Carter Mishler.
And that's when Sullivan can really get dangerous. If 3 start to fall for this group and the layups inside, they're going to be hard to beat.
Sullivan has hit both of the game's 2 3-pointers. Mishler has 1, Ridgeway the other. Inside, a nice layup on the low post by Luke Karras.
And the first points for Casey-Westfield that weren't Parcel, as Karras hits a nice layup over the bigger Bach.
A lot of contact on the right wing, nothing called inside. The feed is stolen. Casey-Westfield's Karras snatches it away after a good offensive play on the other end, and a foul called as Parcel tried to run his way inside. This will be a side out. Be the second foul called this quarter against Sullivan. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Inside, nice runner, right hand missed. Leighton Jones off the bench and he can't convert.
Ridgeway back in for Sullivan as Gaines checks out. Gaines Jr., that is.
Casey-Westfield started in a 7-0 rut. It's fought back since then. 10-5 was the deficit at the quarter break. And now a chance to make this a one-possession game if the Warriors could put up some points on this possession. Here's the drive on the screen. Parcel up and off the glass. It's missed. Into the hands, a free rebound.
Holyfield, a great one on his backside there. Sometimes the game's just going your way.
Parcel called to this first foul, the team's first. Here in the second quarter, 2 minutes gone. A 4-point advantage for Sullivan. This is the 20th game of the weekend, goes off his own foot. That is a turnover for Paul Ridgeway. 20th game in 3 days here at Terre Haute North. And the 4th game of the afternoon. Casey-Westfield comes in with a 9-2 record against the 5-3 Sullivan Golden Arrows. Again, a chance to make this a one-possession game.
As both these offenses have been stifled so far.
Not even a chance to get it into the post to this point. And here's a three. They'll never get it past inside of that three-point arc, and it proves costly. Missed shot, and then the ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be Sullivan basketball. Not once did that ball dribble inside the three-point arc on that possession.
That was our good friend Caden O'Rourke passing the ball back to the official. And it was rumored that he had 11 Chick-fil-A sandwiches on day one, which I don't know if I buy that.
Interesting.
But that is the rumor that was told around the JKO media group.
I absolutely believe it.
That's a lot of Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
And a lot of contact there. The blocking foul, and we will see at the line Leighton Jones with a pair of chances.
Jones looking for his first points of the game, knocks the first one down.
Seems to be a big key for the Warriors. If you can hit these foul shots, you're going to stay in the game, because that has been the main source of offense, getting to the line and then converting.
Yeah, and dare I say, Casey-Westfield, maybe the best free throw shooting team we've seen so far today, as they've not left many up at the line.
3 minutes gone in the second stanza, and it's a three-point made from Carson Granby. His first, his team's third triple, and the lead balloons back up to 5.
And if I had to guess, it will not be his last triple.
Around the arc, now a little 10-foot J. It's missed on the baseline. Rebound goes to Bach. Now moving, gonna want to slow things down. Seeing his first action today as the foul goes. That's Sullivan's Wyatt Epling. And Parcel called with his second foul.
Yeah, Sullivan only had 8 guys dressed for yesterday's game. They had a lot of guys out with the flu, as Bach adds another to his total.
The total that's now jumped up to 8 early points for the forward. It's been impressive. Halfway through the second quarter. A 7-point deficit for the team in yellow. That is Casey-Westfield. From the corner, a three, jacked up and missed, too short. Rebound bounces around now, picked up by Parcel, and he can't get the layup to go. Went up strong, missed the shot. In transition, Bach running the floor, coast to coast. Wow. He puts it in, double figures for the forward. He's got half of Sullivan's 20 points.
That's
a killer offensive foul will wipe the 3 points off the board.
I'd say that could not have come at a worse time for the Warriors. There's more subs in for Casey-Westfield.
Ball bounces around, and it goes out of bounds. So Casey-Westfield with the ball.
Sullivan just can't handle a lot of their own passes right now.
A 22-11 disadvantage for the Warriors, who have the ball now. Thought about a three, it's Parcel. He's been the main and almost only source of offense for the Warriors. He's got it now on the left wing. Entry pass, inside, backdoor cut, and a lot of contact. That's a foul by Samuel Fathour. And a chance at the stripe again for Casey-Westfield. Luke Karras.
Fathour rocking the signature one leg sleeve, which you always find interesting.
And he gets called with his second, team's fourth. So foul shots from now on for the Warriors, the final 3 minutes of the half.
It's always a good thing when you're hitting free throws. It's never a good thing when free throws are pretty much your only points.
Yep. Would have 3 field goals. The rest have been from the free throw line, including that one. Luke Karras has his 3rd point. Stops a mini run. That was a 6-0 run from Sullivan. A 7-0 run, that is. My apologies. Math, never my strong suit. I'm Nathaniel Finch. Blake Simpson to my left. He does all the math in the broadcast.
Well.
And all the computing. He's running the computer while also giving you fantastic color commentary for now 4 straight games to start the afternoon. Terre Haute North High School, the first Financial Classic. Running the camera is Terry Hardway. Top of the key, inside, now back out. Bach has it stripped away. Casey-Westfield's Luke Karras, another play on the defensive end. 2 minutes and change left in the opening half. It's an 8-point deficit for Casey-Westfield.
I was just going to say Westfield just needs to cut into this deficit for the half, do everything they can to obviously go into the locker room with a small deficit. You do not want to let this lead grow past 8 as more free throws coming up for the Warriors.
A very fast-paced first quarter. It's been the opposite of that here in the second quarter. 8 fouls called already. That is 5 against Sullivan. And it sends Casey-Westfield's Jackson Maulding to the line for the first time. And what feels like the 15th trip to the free throw line as a team. But Maulding misses both. It's an empty stay.
And you hear a lot of coaches say free throws win games. Well, it's proving true in that one. Casey-Westfield having to hit these free throws to even stay in it.
Sullivan on offense. Ball poked away, jumped up. It's a jump ball stolen by Parcel. 1:50 to go in the opening half. Driving with his right hand to the right edge, now to the corner. Nolan Clement has been quiet. To the left wing, here's a shot, and it's buried off the bench. Jackson High. Trying to respond and cannot. The missed shot there from Sullivan. And a foul called.
It's going to be pinned on Parcel.
It's 3rd now.
Yeah, and he cannot be in any kind of foul trouble.
Parcel needs to hit the bench for the rest of the half. I'd be surprised if he came back out.
Yeah, and he's going to have to try to play. I'm assuming he'll come in for the start of the 3rd quarter, but he's going to be able to have to play that whole 3rd quarter without a foul.
Darren Hupp comes in to replace him. Bigger, but a lot less crafty. Parcel with 7 points in this first half. And that leads the Warriors by a mile. Oh, my goodness. They don't count it. It's a charge. Boo birds from one half, cheers from the other. What did you see there, Blake Simpson?
I think I saw a poster that got wiped away.
Should it have been?
Man, oh man. Unexpected from Fat Hour. I've seen 4 Sullivan games now, and I've only seen 2 Cooper Bach dunks, but Fat Hour jammed that one.
It's rare you see the contact called as a charge on a dunk. Here's a 3 from the right wing missed. Yeah, typically if you're that impressive and you can get it up and in, you just leave the contact be. It's what a poster's about.
Yeah, and all I'll say about that is
a 3
there.
Casey-Westfield's Jackson Maulding his first shot. And now it's a 3-point contest with 30 seconds left.
I think they called that a 2 for Maulding.
Oh, did they? You're right.
I must have had a foot on the line, but all I'll say about that charge call is they already had the 2 points up on the scoreboard for Fat Hour, then they wiped them away once they saw the charge called. So people on the scores table at least thought it was a good dunk.
To the cup, missed shot, cleaning up successfully. Sullivan Samuel Fat Hour had his dunk wiped away. The putback there is successful, and it is a 4-point Sullivan lead after a half. We've got halftime stats and analysis coming up after this. It's the First Financial Classic, game number 20, the fourth one today on WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool. Halftime next.
Your top priority is safety. For a complete range of high-quality safety equipment, from fall protection, cut-proof gloves, hard hats, and fire extinguishers, to first aid kits, hearing protection, and more. Need it fast? They provide quick delivery and personalized service to ensure you get what you need without delay. Plus, their knowledgeable staff is ready to help you choose the right products for your needs. Visit their office in West Terre Haute to see their growing inventory of safety and contractor supplies, or give Century Safety Services a call at 812-917-7222.
Apprenticeships Building America, your chance for free secondary education in high school. Plumbers and steam fitters, Local 157 and Ivy Tech are teaming up to fast-track journeyman. $65 an hour by your 21st birthday, with no debt. Apprenticeships Building America. Kickstart a comfortable life.
From all of us here at Hope Body Bar and Boutique. Happy holidays!
Imagine deep into the refreshing water of your very own swimming pool. Feel the stress melt away as you glide through the invigorating water at the end of a long day. Jonathan Wright and Wright's Pool is here to take care of you in the new year. Whether it's an in-ground or above-ground pool or pool renovation in 2025, call Wright's Pool. Imagine the possibilities that await you and imagine how they can become a reality for you. Explore the possibilities they have for you by calling them at 812-249-4037. Let them turn your dreams into reality.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything you needed in cardiology care was under one roof? At Union Health's Heart and Vascular Institute, it is. Like advanced technologies and facilities, specialty cardio physicians, and expert staff dedicated to your heart. And because we're bringing new, less invasive procedures to the region, you have more options than ever before right here in the Wabash Valley. Your heart is in the right place at the Heart and Vascular Institute at Union Hospital. Union Health. Healthier together.
Hi, Wabash. Becky and Maya Osborne here.
Are you looking for granite or quartz countertops?
With over 40 different colors of granite and quartz slabs in stock, Osborne's has what you need.
We buy direct from the quarry, so you will never pay for the beauty of granite and quartz for your home or business.
Let us help you make a statement with the most durable and beautiful countertops available. Osborne's has the largest in selection
and most stylish showroom in the entire Wabash Valley. Come see us at Osborne's Georgia Carpet,
the store for your floors.
Attention contractors, safety isn't an option, it's a necessity. Century Safety Services provides top-notch safety equipment to keep your team protected and compliant. From PPE to first aid kits, fall protection to hard hats, they've got everything you need to ensure a productive workplace. West Terre Haute to check out their growing inventory of safety and contractor supplies. Century's experts help you choose the right gear to protect your employees. Don't wait for an accident to happen. Century Safety Services at 812-917-7222 or find them on Facebook.
I'm Dr. Greg Jennings. I'm a dentist at Elite Smiles Dental. Elite Smiles offers exceptional dentistry, from implants to extractions, crowns to bridges, root canals, dentures, partials. We do a little bit of everything here. From the time you walk in here at Elite Smiles Dental, you'll appreciate the spa-like appearance and you'll not be disappointed. I'm Dr. Jennings, and you can expect the exceptional at Elite Smiles Dental.
There is a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley, staffed by exceptional people. There's a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley that is achieving remarkable results. There's a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley constantly investing in cutting-edge technology. There's a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley providing compassionate care of the highest quality. Healthier together. Union Health.
Hi, I'm Brandon Sackbun, 43rd Mayor of Terre Haute, Indiana. I wanted to wish the best of luck to all of our athletes and coaches at this year's Wabash Valley Classic. To the families who support ththese athletes, thank you for cheering them on and choosing Terre Haute, Indiana.
Apprenticeships Building America, your chance for free secondary education in high school. Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 and Ivy Tech are teaming up to fast-track journeyman. $65 an hour by your 21st birthday. With no debt, Apprenticeships Building America. Kickstart a comfortable life.
Welcome back to the First Financial Classic 25th Annual Tournament here at Terre Haute North High School. I'm Nathaniel Finch with Blake Simpson, and running the camera for this game is Terry Hardway. It is a halftime score on the Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 scoreboard, 22-18, a good one to this point. Sullivan with the lead over Casey-Westfield, and Blake Simpson is going to tell you how we got to that score.
Well, for Casey-Westfield, they're led by Hayden Parcel, who finished the half with 7 points. Behind him was Maulding, Karras, and High, all with 3. And Jones has had a pair of free throws for Casey-Westfield's 18 points. For Sullivan, they're led by Cooper Bach, who has 10. That's a game-high 10. Behind him, Ridgeway has 4. Granby and Mishler both hit threes, and Fat Hour has 2 for Sullivan's 22 points with the lead at half.
First quarter, that was led by Sullivan. It took Casey-Westfield a while to get back into it, but then they did, and now we've got a game, and it should be a fun finish. A 3-point lead on the Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 scoreboard. This broadcast on WMMCRadio.com is brought to you, our presenting sponsor, Wright's Pool. It's also brought to you in part by Dentistry Just for Kids, by Mayor Brandon Sackbun, by Osborne's Georgia Carpet, by Haute Body Bar, by Century Safety Services, by Archer Avenue Lofts, and finally by Union Health Sports Medicine, who thankfully to this game we haven't had to mention a lot of course, the sponsor of our injury timeout. Union Health Sports Medicine is the official sports medicine provider to 13 high schools and 2 colleges in Indiana and Illinois. Trust the fellowship-trained sports medicine experts that care for Wabash Valley athletes. That's Union Health Sports Medicine. They can get you back in the game. The first half score at halftime is 22-18. Sullivan the lead over Casey-Westfield on the Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 scoreboard. When we return, we tell you what each team should do in the second half to improve and what should be a fun second half of basketball here on the First Financial Classic, WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool.
Hi, Wabash Valley. Becky and Maya Osborne here.
Are you looking for carpet? Osborne's has what you need.
On a budget, we have tremendous value at unbeatable prices.
How about something ultra soft?
Ultra luxurious?
Something with a stylish pattern? Or maybe pet friendly? Or all of the above?
Osborne's has the largest in-stock selection
and the largest and most stylish showroom in the entire Wabash Valley. Come see us at Osborne's Georgia Carpet,
the store for your floors.
Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa off South US 41 in Terre Haute invites you to make an appointment with owner and dermatology nurse practitioner Lindsay Wilson. Wabash Valley Med Spa offers full body skin checks, weight loss treatments, injections, and more, available by appointment. Lindsay and her experienced staff also offer a carefully selected in-store inventory of skin products to help you look and feel your best. That's Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa in Terre Haute.
Located in the historical area of Archer Avenue in Marshall, just above Gypsy Queen Coffee, are the beautiful Archer Avenue lofts that now serve as Airbnbs. Just a quick drive from Terre Haute, these spaces are up to 1,500 square feet and have a full kitchen and they are 5-star rated. See for yourself.
Apprenticeships Building America, your chance for free secondary education in high school. Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 and Ivy Tech are teaming up to fast-track journeyman. $65 an hour by your 21st birthday. With no debt, Apprenticeships Building America. Kickstart a comfortable life.
Happy holidays from all of us here at Haute Body Bar and Boutique. Happy holidays!
Imagine a dip into the refreshing water of your very own swimming pool. Feel the stress melt away as you glide through the invigorating water at the end of a long day. Jonathan Ryden Wright's Pool is here to take care of you in the new year. Whether it's an in-ground or above-ground pool or pool renovation in 2025, call Wright's Pool. Imagine the possibilities that await you and imagine how they can become a reality for you. Explore the possibilities they have for you by calling them at 812-249-4037. Let them turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back to Terre Haute North High School. I'm Nathaniel Finch with Blake Simpson. It is Terry Hardway running the camera as we get ready to go for half number 2 of game number 4 today. Game number 20 overall, the First Financial Classic on WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool. The winner of this contest will play Park Heritage on Monday for Wrights to call themselves 5th place of this First Financial Classic. Bach quickly, the only player in double figures. He now has 12 points.
Yeah, AKA half of Sullivan's points.
Yeah. Sullivan a 10-point first quarter, 12-point second quarter, and with that halftime lead of 22-18. Casey-Westfield started slow, started to pick it up of late. Just 5 points in the opening stanza and then 13 points in quarter number 2. You need to see another one of those or a couple of those for the Warriors to stay in this one. Feels like they've been hanging on by a thread. Here's a couple missed shots, and the third one is good. Hayden Parcell with 9. He leads his team by a mile.
And he definitely seems to be the leader on this Casey-Westfield squad.
But he has 3 fouls.
He's going to have to play very passive this quarter, especially on the defensive end.
It's a 4-point lead for Sullivan in its white uniforms. Casey-Westfield in those yellows. Looks like Lakers. They're actually Warriors.
That's 4 on Parcell.
Yeah, how about that? You said he has to be passive. He was not, so you wonder if Tom Brandon's going to be forced to bring him to the bench. Here's a pair of foul shots for Paul Ridgway. Split his only pair in that first half. And sure enough, there goes Parcell. 4 fouls. The team's only source of life to this point heads to the bench. That'll be Darren Hupp that comes in, or actually Jackson High that comes in Parcell's place. And he thought about a 3. Drive in and kick it out. And here's a corner 3 from Hupp, and it bounces no good. Sullivan on the move with numbers. Casey-Westfield catches up. Doesn't matter. Ridgway up and in. And a quick timeout called by Tom Brandon of Casey-Westfield. It is a Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa timeout. We'll take it as well. The First Financial Classic, WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool.
Hi, I'm Brandon Sackbun, 43rd Mayor of Terre Haute, Indiana. I wanted to wish the best of luck to all of our athletes and coaches at this year's Wabash Valley Classic. To the families who support these athletes, thank you for cheering them on and choosing Terre Haute, Indiana.
Imagine a dip into the refreshing water of your very own swimming pool. Feel the stress melt away as you glide through the invigorating water at the end of a long day. Jonathan Ryden Wright's Pool is here to take care of you in the new year. Whether it's an in-ground or above-ground pool or pool renovation in 2025, call Wright's Pool. Imagine the possibilities that await you and imagine how they can become a reality for you. Explore the possibilities they have for you by calling them at 812-249-4037. Let them turn your dreams into reality.
A 7-point lead for Sullivan. Game number 4 of this afternoon. Game number 20 overall, the First Financial Classic, WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool. I'm Nathaniel Finch with Blake Simpson. Running the camera is Terry Hardway. And making everything possible behind the scenes is Joey O'Rourke. Casey-Westfield on offense. Down its best player for the moment. That is Hayden Parcell, who has 4 fouls and sits on the bench. 2 minutes into the third period. Bounces around, stolen away. On the fast break, up and in is Ridgway. Oh, but he missed it. So up and out that was, and a jump ball. Karras and Bach were fighting for that ball simultaneously. The possession arrow favors the Warriors. Casey-Westfield, through 2.5 minutes, just 2 points to their name.
Bad pass.
Yeah, nice pick there, and on the other end, Ridgway up again, and this time it's in off his left hand. Paul Ridgway has 7 points today, and another timeout. It is a Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa timeout. We'll take it with him on WMMCRadio.com.
There is a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley, staffed by exceptional people. There's a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley that is achieving remarkable results. There's a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley constantly investing in cutting-edge technology. There's a healthcare system in the Wabash Valley providing compassionate care of the highest quality. Healthier together. Union Health.
Back here at Jim Jones Court, Terre Haute North High School, a 29-20 advantage for Sullivan. Casey-Westfield, not a lot of life since we came back from the halftime break. Can it change that? On offense, attempting to do so 3 minutes into the second half. Here's a three from the right hand on the left wing, and it's missed. Nolan Clement, but the offensive board. Clement comes in strong, dishes it to Parcel, who loses it. It's stripped away. In transition, Sullivan, and it's almost knocked away. Still on offense, the Golden Arrows. Ball this time is knocked out of bounds. Sullivan possession.
Yeah, Casey-Westfield still definitely not out of reach, but they need to keep Hayden Parcel out of the foul trouble. Definitely can't have him foul out. They're going to have to start getting some stops.
Inbound to Bach, near the left corner. 4.5 to go in the third quarter on the Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157 scoreboard. Dribbling around, Bach showing he's got handles for a big man. The powerful forward. Inside, Ridgway loses it. Picked up, though. Sullivan still has it, second chance. Halfway through the third. Inside, Ridgway puts it in. He's been so good getting up into the air. He's got 9 points. A 7-0 run for the third time today for Sullivan. Not a lot of big runs, but a lot of runs. Inside, Parcel gets it to fall, plus the foul.
Good job by Granby, though, recognizing that Parcel has 4 fouls, trying to draw the charge and get him out of the game.
And nearly did. The referee had to think about it. 11 points for Parcel. This could make it 12, and he stops the run.
There's some conversation going on between the officials. The official's wondering if that shot went in.
Tom Brandon of Casey-Westfield not too happy for whatever reason.
Understandably, as these officials are
talk this one over,
talking about whether or not this basket went in.
This broadcast on WMMCRadio.com is brought to you, our presenting sponsor, Wright's Pool. It's brought to you in part by Dentistry Just for Kids, by Mayor Brandon Sackbun, by Osborne's Georgia Carpet, by Haute Body Bar, by Century Safety Services, by Archer Avenue Lofts, and finally by Union Health Sports Medicine.
That was one of the more odd plays I think I've ever seen in high school basketball. Yes, Parcel's basket was good.
Not sure what they had to talk about there.
Me neither.
But he now has 12 points.
Probably want to know where they're eating after the game.
The Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 scoreboard shows an 8-point advantage for Sullivan. Here's a corner three, bounces, no, it's a miss. Pulled down by Parcel, he now runs the break. A give and go, he now drives in, gives it, but it goes between the legs of his teammate. Here's a three and it's missed. But a rebound and a foul. So bringing down the board was Luke Karras, a lot going on there. And Karras picks up some contact, so it'll be a baseline inbound for Nolan Clement and Casey-Westfield. Corner three off the inbound is a miss. And another foul. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on that one, as it's going to be pinned on Clement, and I really don't think he had much contact at all there with Mishler.
Pinned is a good way to say that. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Full court pass, picked up in stride for 2 more points, and he got it. A nice left-handed layup from Paul Ridgway. He's in double figures with 11.
He's getting to the rim at will and at ease right now. Sullivan now looks like they've switched to a 3-2 zone.
The lead at 10 points for the Golden Arrows on the Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 scoreboard. Tough drive. He gives it up and laying it in with his right hand. That is Jackson High, his second bucket today.
And High did not appear in the first 2 games, with 5 points off the bench for Casey-Westfield, looking like he needs some more minutes.
And Parcel with a nice assist. The dish down low. Lead back to single digits, 2 minutes and change. Trying to change that, he can't. It's a missed three from the left wing, Carson Granby. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Inside again, High gets up high, but he misses it. It rolls off just barely for Tabak. Other side, Ridgway again. It seems like every other possession he is laying it in, jumping up into the air, and his 13th point. It is a timeout from Sullivan's Jeff Moore. That is a Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa timeout. More next after this. The First Financial Classic on WMMCRadio.com.
Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa off South US 41 in Terre Haute invites you to make an appointment with owner and dermatology nurse practitioner Lindsay Wilson. Wabash Valley Med Spa offers full-body skin checks, weight loss treatments, injections, and more, available by appointment. Lindsay and her experienced staff also offer a carefully selected in-store inventory of skin products to help you look and feel your best. That's Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa in Terre Haute.
Located in the historical area of Archer Avenue in Marshall, just above Gypsy Queen Coffee, are the beautiful Archer Avenue lofts that now serve as Airbnbs. Just a quick drive from Terre Haute, these spaces are up to 1,500 square feet and have a full kitchen and laundry. Plus, they are 5-star rated. See for yourself.
Nathaniel Finch with Blake Simpson producing and color commentating. And our camera operator is Terry Hardway. The First Financial Classic, the 25th annual First Financial Classic from Terre Haute North High School. Game number 20 in total. Game number 4 today. Casey-Westfield with the ball, but trailing Sullivan by 10, 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. This three bounces awry. It was attempted by Leighton Jones, who comes off the bench. And now Sullivan in transition, slowing things up.
And West have been trying to shoot their way back into this game. Really have not been able to do so, but still within striking distance.
Sullivan trying to extend the double-figure lead. Double pumps, taking a shot. He was fouled. Ridgway to the line. And Ridgway, especially here in the second half, has become such a force for the Golden Arrows. He's got 13, could make this 15 points at the line.
And Ridgway, just a sophomore. He's a guy that could be scoring a lot of points for the Arrows in the next couple of years.
So athletic. The two-man duo between him and Cooper Bach has been impressive. two powerful forwards that could play the 4 or the 5 or even the 3. Splits his pair. Casey-Westfield needs answers, and they need them quick. Less than a minute to go in the third. Ridgway kicks it out. Thought about a corner 3. Here are the Warriors. Kick ball. That will stop play.
And that shouldn't have been called because an inadvertent ball hitting somebody's foot isn't a kickball. It's if the guy actually, tries to kick it like it's soccer.
His foot stayed on the ground the whole time.
Yeah, it's just a bad pass at that point.
But it bounced into the hands of the Warriors anyway, so no harm, no foul. 40 seconds to go in the period. The Warriors and Parcel looking for its best shot. Step back 3 from the corner. What a shot from Jackson Maulding. His second triple. He's got 6 points.
Sullivan probably going to hold for the last shot here as the clock winds down.
Inside, one final shot, 5 seconds to go. And Casey-Westfield will check up a half-court buzzer beater. No, off the glass. So the score after 3, 36, Sullivan, 28, Casey-Westfield on your Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 157 scoreboard. The fourth quarter comes next, right here on WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 moms recommend dentistry for kids for their children's dental needs? So what is it that makes our office so special?
Maybe it's the open concept, with room for the whole family. Or maybe it's the TVs. Or maybe it's the arcade.
Well, whatever it is, we're always trying to find a way to impress that 10th mom.
Free lumber rides here.
Same-day new patient appointments are available. Call now to reserve your spot.
Hi, Valley. Becky and Maya Osborne here.
Are you looking for a beautiful hard surface floor? Osborne's has what you need.
Luxury vinyl plank and tile is a great option for your home or high traffic area.
This is the hottest thing in flooring. Get the look of real wood or tile with luxury vinyl flooring that is both scratch and water resistant.
Osborne's has the largest in-stock selection
and a huge, beautiful showroom with even more stunning luxury vinyl options available for you. Come see us at Osborne's Georgia Carpet,
the store for your floors.
The fourth quarter begins from Terre Haute North High School with the ball and the lead, the Sullivan Golden Arrows. The winner takes on Park Heritage on Monday for rights to the 5th place trophy.
As Sullivan just outscored Casey-Westfield 14-10 in that third quarter, adding to their already 4-point lead that they had at the half. Casey-Westfield obviously cannot afford to lose this fourth quarter.
Now an 8-point lead, trying to make this a double-figure advantage. Keeping it from going out of bounds. A lot of contact. Carter Mishler was caught in traffic.
We have a timeout. Yes, we do, by Sullivan.
A smart timeout from Jeff Moore. It's a Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa timeout. More next after this on WMMCRadio.com.
Your safety. At Century Safety, they offer a complete range of high-quality safety equipment, from fall protection, cut-proof gloves, hard hats, and fire extinguishers, to first aid kits, hearing protection, and more. Need it fast? They provide quick, local, and personalized service to ensure you get what you need without delay. Plus, their knowledgeable staff is ready to help you choose the right products for your needs. Visit their office in West Terre Haute to see their growing inventory of safety and contractor supplies, or give Century Safety Services a call at 812-917-7222.
30 seconds into the final quarter. With the ball and a 6, make that 8-point advantage, the Golden Arrows of Sullivan. Sullivan 5-3 on the season, including a win and a loss in this tournament. It was a loss against Terre Haute North on Thursday and a win against Marshall last night. Here's a missed 3 from the left wing of Paul Ridgway. 1 minute into the quarter. Trying to cut into the 8-point lead. Can make this a 2-possession lead with a successful possession. Here's a left wing 3, bounces back iron. and barely stolen away by Ridgeway. Bach on the other end. He's been quiet. Just one bucket in the second half after double-figure scoring in the first. And a foul called. We'll see it'll go against Nolan Clement. That's his second. The first foul called in the final quarter. Bach on the inside. A lot of contact into a triple team. And you can take your pick. Likely going to call that against Karras, but boy, a lot of contact there from all three gentlemen. Bach to the line.
Yeah, that's Karras' just first, so he's got a little wiggle room still to play with, but 2 fouls already on Casey-Westfield in this first minute 14.
The high arcing free throw number 1 goes in. The forward pairing of Ridgeway and Bach has been impressive. 14 points from Ridgeway, and now 14 points from his forward teammate. And the lead back up to 10 for Sullivan. Top of the key drive. Just two-man game here between Clement and Parcel. Now to the corner. It's a triple. It's too strong. Taps off the back end of the iron. A miss from Jackson Malding. A 10-point advantage. 6 and change to go here in the game. Sullivan with the ball in the lead. And the fourth game today, the 20th game overall of the 25th annual First Financial Classic. The bucket is good. Cooper Bach retakes the scoring lead. He's got 16.
And Bach just flying in for that one, showing off that leaping ability.
Six minutes just underneath to go here in this contest. Just trying to penetrate and can't. It's been a common theme today. Corner three, Malding again, too short that one goes. He's missed a handful. The rebound goes to Ridgeway. Slowing things down in transition, Sullivan. Time to start salting the clock away with a double-figure lead. It's been a low-scoring game. Bach has it. Guarded by Malding. And now Granby playing point. 3 minutes gone in the quarter. Missed shot and what should be a jump ball, and it is. Possession arrow favors the Warriors. Into the game comes Jackson High.
Thought they were going to get a travel there on
too.
Granby, but definitely a hand put on it by Casey-Westfield as they take possession.
The first game today won by Cloverdale over Robinson. The second game this morning, Shakamak beat Marshall. Park Heritage just won the one before this. That's who the winner of Sullivan and Casey-Westfield will play on Monday against Park Heritage, a very good team. 4:45 to go on the Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157 scoreboard. Ahead now by 12 after the missed shot. Sullivan with the ball and a big lead, trying to grow it. Three from the corner, it's pure. Carson Granby hits his second triple. He's got 6 points today in a timeout called by Casey-Westfield's Tom Brandon. It's a Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa timeout. More next after this on WMMCRadio.com.
Apprenticeships Building America. Your chance for free secondary education in high school. Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157 and Ivy Tech are teaming up to fast-track journeyman. $65 an hour by your 21st birthday. With no debt. Apprenticeships Building America. Kickstart a comfortable life.
It is the fourth 7-0 run for Sullivan today. Hasn't really got much past that, but that'll absolutely suffice considering Casey-Westfield hasn't really gone on a run of its own. The score, Nearly halfway through the final quarter, 43 Sullivan, 28 Casey-Westfield, but the Warriors have the ball trying to dig into the deficit. Not a lot of time left to do so. Parcel has 4 fouls. He was the one dribbling there on the far wing. And he's been the main source of offense. That one blocked away. A nice block from Samuel Fathour, who has absolutely been physical on the inside and fun to watch.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we saw the dunk that was wiped away, but clearly a great leaping ability by Fathour. Not much of a scorer for Sullivan, but a lot of rebounds, a lot of defense.
At the line for a pair, Luke Karras. It's the first. It's the third foul called against Sullivan's Carter Mishler. Karras 1 for 2 from the line before this trip, and he hits them both. .13 lead, bounces out of bounds. It remains possession of Sullivan.
Everybody on that Sullivan student section saw a Fathour and Bach 2-on-1 and wanted a dunk of some sort. Didn't come that time. It's good hands there by Maulding.
We are now officially halfway through the fourth quarter. Sullivan still on offense after it got poked out by the Warriors. A 13-point fourth quarter lead. Trying to earn the right to play Park Heritage for the 5th place game in this tournament in the consolation ladder. And the games get bigger as the evening and the week goes on. Of course, Trophy Day on Monday. Everybody taking tomorrow off.
Yeah, some of us need it.
You've been busy. Blake Simpson, color analyst and producing all 4 games to this point today. I'm Nathaniel Finch, running the camera, Terry Hardway. I think Sullivan is content with his possession, running some clock.
Definitely seems that way so far, as they're going to force Casey-Westfield to get a steal or get a foul here.
From the left wing, a triple is buried. Carson Granby, his third 3-point shot today. He's got 9.
He's got a gorgeous left-handed jumper. A lot of the times they just don't quite look right from a lefty, as Parcel's going to fire a 3. Why not?
A nice answer there. Parcel with 15 points in his first triple today. The lead remains at 13. Sullivan again slowing things down with 2 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the game on the Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157 scoreboard. Top of the key, Paul Ridgway tilts his head left to run the offense. And now a foul called. It will go against Nolan Clement. Team's third. And Clement's third. Really a low foul game, and I hate to say that because I'm sure it's going to backfire. But just 4 fouls called collectively in this fourth quarter with 2 minutes and change to go. A 13-point lead. Can it increase? Sullivan certainly trying so. Ridgway stops and pops and leans into it with a left hand. It's a miss. Chasing after the rebound, it will be Warriors basketball. And that's due to the foul.
Official definitely just pointed this way, but yeah, it will be Warriors.
I think he was pointing at
Ridgway.
Paul Ridgway, who picked up his third foul, team second.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'd make a lot more sense.
With 2 minutes left, Casey-Westfield trying to earn its second win of the tournament. Going to be hard, a 13-point deficit in the waning stages of this one. Thought about a shot. Here's Parcel. Top of the key, Clement. Parcel on the inside and is rejected. Another block for Samuel Fathour.
And a clear leaping ability for Fathour. Like to see one of these guys get going on the break.
Quick straightaway 3. Parcel doesn't miss too often. He does there, though. Rebound goes offensively. Left wing triple, way too short, and the putback is in. Luke Karras, a nice shot. He's got 7.
Yeah, crafty under the basket there from Karras. Definitely wasn't facing the right way, but doesn't really matter as he just goes up and lays it on the reverse.
70 seconds to go in the game, and a foul. It's called against Jackson Maulding. Team's fourth. It's on the floor. That was Casey-Westfield's final to give. So free throw shots from here on out if you wear a white uniform. The Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157 scoreboard reads a minute left in this contest. Following this game at 4 o'clock, South Vermilion against Linton. .45 seconds left. Continuing to just slow it up, Sullivan does. Passing it around beyond the arc. Waving his arms, he's open down low, Carter Mishler, but he backs out.
I think Sullivan content with just letting this clock run out if Casey-Westfield is, and they're not. So Ridgeway can add to his total here.
Warriors foul 33, Luke Karras is third, 15th foul. Paul Ridgeway to shoot 2.
Today's broadcast, the presenting sponsor is Wright's Pool. Also brought to you by Dentistry Just for Kids as Ridgeway hits his first. Brought to you by Mayor Brandon Sackbun. Also by Osborne's Georgia Carpet. By Hote Body Bar. By Century Safety Services. By Archer Avenue Lofts. And finally by Union Health Sports Medicine. Rebound after the missed shot goes in Sullivan's favor. And a foul called. 26 seconds to go. Scoreboard is brought to you by Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157. Timeouts today by Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa. As this one goes too short. It's been a clean game injury-wise, but if we had any injuries, it'd be time for a Union Sports Medicine injury update. Injured, let the fellowship-trained orthopedic specialists at Union Health care for you. The Ortho Walk-In Clinic open weekdays 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. at its new location. I'll give you that address in a moment. First, Casey-Westfield with Parcel up, missing the shot. Put back no good as well, and a foul. The new location for Union Sports Medicine is at Bone and Joint South, 4601 South 7th Street in Terre Haute. Now Hayden Parcel to the line, shooting 2. It's been the team's main and almost only source of offense today, and a lot of those have come from the charity stripe.
Yes, they have. As just no quitting this Casey-Westfield team is obviously down now 13, or 12, my apologies, still fighting with 14 seconds to go.
The final 14 currently in the hands of the Warriors. Here's a quick shot. Parcel tried to add to his total, and the putback is good. Karras made that shot. 7 seconds to go. This one will be salted away. It's a 10-point win for Sullivan. The final score on the Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 157 scoreboard. Sullivan 48, Casey-Westfield 38. That's your final. And here in a moment, Mike King will give us an interview with a winning coach. That is Jeff Moore. That comes next right here on WMMCRadio.com, presented by Wright's Pool.
Happy holidays from all of us here at Hope Body Bar and Boutique. Happy holidays!
Imagine into the refreshing water of your very own swimming pool. Feel the stress melt away as you glide through the invigorating water at the end of a long day. Jonathan Wright and Wright's Pool is here to take care of you in the new year. Whether it's an in-ground or above-ground pool or pool renovation in 2025, call Wright's Pool. Imagine the possibilities that await you and imagine how they can become a reality for you. Explore the possibilities they have for you by calling them at 812-249-4037. Let them turn your dreams into reality.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything you needed in cardiology care was under one roof? At Union Health's Heart and Vascular Institute, it is. Like advanced technologies and facilities, specialty cardiology physicians, and excellent staff dedicated to your heart. And because we're bringing new, less invasive procedures of the region, you have more options than ever before right here in the Wabash Valley. Your heart is in the right place at the Heart and Vascular Institute at Union Hospital. Union Health, healthier together.
Back here at Terre Haute North High School. Here in a matter of moments, Mike King will have an interview with the winning head coach, Jeff Moore, soon to be inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, his 35th season with Sullivan. And as soon as the two of them are ready, we'll go down to Mike King with our first interview of the day. The final score, Sullivan 48, Casey-Westfield 38. Sullivan wins the game and will move on to the 5th place game on Monday afternoon against Park Heritage. Meanwhile, Casey-Westfield's run in the tournament finishes 1-2. Casey-Westfield dead in the tournament. And with that, we're good to head down to Mike King and head coach Jeff Moore.
Get you over here just a little bit, Jeff, right here. There you go. Okay, down here in the interview area, we've got Jeff Moore, the head coach of the Sullivan Golden Arrows. When we talked yesterday, you said the whole goal was to come here to play 4. You accomplished just that. Did it the hard way, but you guys controlled the game, it looked like, definitely in the second half.
Well, I'm not really that pleased about how we played today. I mean, we had double-figure turnovers the first half, and luckily we won. But we didn't. We got killed on the boards today, and we had a height advantage about 2 or 3 inches, nearly, especially inside. So I'm not real happy with the way we played today, but we won. And sometimes I'd rather win ugly than lose pretty. So I guess that's all I could say about it.
So what is this tournament teaching you about your team that maybe you didn't know coming in?
Well, we already knew the same things. We don't run our offense very well at times. We got to get better at that as the year goes on. And, we got to find ways to guard people. But we've kind of experimented with different ways to guard people. Like we changed our defenses up differently today and didn't play any man today, and probably will play all man against Park Heritage just because, they're a pretty good team, and that's when we want to play our man-to-man against and get better for tournament time. But I just wanted to play 4 games. We've got a bunch of young kids playing key spots for us right now, and they just need as much experience as they can get.
Okay, I'm curious. You get a day off, which is rare for this tournament, before you take on Park Heritage. Will you practice it all tomorrow?
Well, you're not allowed to practice.
Oh, you're not allowed? That's right, tomorrow's Sunday.
Illinois might be able to practice all you want, but we can't practice in Indiana.
Would you practice if you could tomorrow?
Probably not. The kids need a break. Yeah. They need to be away from it. After this tournament's over, we probably won't practice again until Friday. Give them a little bit of a break and give me a little bit of a break. Yeah, we all need a break and just get away from basketball for a while.
Has it accomplished, though, what you had hoped?
Yeah, I just want to get the 4 days, If you come up here and you end up 3-1 or 2-2 and you can't win it, then you have to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it should be a great game on Monday when Jeff Moore's Sullivan Golden Arrows take on Park Heritage. That's going to also be a great matchup of coaches in that one. By the way, we're, of course, counting down to semi number 1 that comes up at 7 o'clock Northview and Bloomfield in that one. And then, of course, the nightcap at 8:30, Terre Haute North and Terre Haute South in the crosstown rivalry. And you can bet that this gymnasium will be packed for that. Real quick, an update for you from the NFL. Some Saturday action. The Chargers pounding the Patriots 37-4 in the 4th. And don't forget, tomorrow afternoon at straight up noon on 105.5, the Legend, the home of Indiana State Athletics here in the Wabash Valley. You'll be able to hear Joey O'Rourke bring you the call of Indiana State taking on the Buckeyes of Ohio State as ISU goes for a 6th consecutive win. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Mike King. What a great interview, as always, with the head coach, Jeff Moore of Sullivan. Let's quickly run through the final statistics today. I'm Nathaniel Finch. Blake Simpson has the stats.
Yeah, like we said, Sullivan getting the victory of 48-38 over the Casey-Westfield Warriors. The Warriors scoring just 38 points, 18 in the first half, 20 in the second half. They were led again by Parsley. Had 29 yesterday, 16 again today as he leads the Warriors in scoring. Karras added 9, Moulding with 6, Jones with 2, and High added 5 off of the bench for Casey-Westfield's 38 points. For Sullivan, They were led by the big man duo of Paul Ridgway and Bach. Ridgway was 17, Bach was 16. Granby got into double digits with 10. They're surrounded a 3 and Fat Hour 2 for Sullivan's 48 points and the victory over the Casey-Westfield Warriors.
Thank you to Blake Simpson producing today's broadcasts and giving excellent color commentary as well. Our camera operator was Terry Hardway. I'm Nathaniel Finch. This is the 25th annual First Financial Classic. Sullivan defeats Casey-Westfield 48-38 on WMMCRadio.com. Our presenting sponsor is Wright's Pool, also brought to you in part by Dentistry Just for Kids, by Mayor Brandon Sackbun, by Osborne's Georgia Carpet, by Hope Body Bar, by Century Safety Services. Also a thank you to Archer Avenue Lofts and to Union Health Sports Medicine for bringing you today's broadcast. When we come back, in about 5 minutes, we hit the next game. It's our 5th one of the day. Game number 21 pits South Vermilion against Linton. That's next, right here on WMMC.